Every finished illustration looks simple in the end, but getting there is usually a long journey. Today, I want to show you the real process behind one of my client projects, from the very first sketch to the final delivery. This piece was commissioned for a card cream project. The client wanted to create one illustration for every day of the year, in total 365 images, and asked me also to design the back of the cards. He wanted something symbolic and timeless, so I started with the idea of portraying cycles, time, and the solar system. Every project begins with a small, messy sketches. Nothing precious, just thinking on paper. Once the concept feels right, I move to a detailed drawing. This stage is where composition really matters. Balance, rhythm, negative space. It's also the last moment where changes are easy, so I take my time here. Even though I work digitally later, I almost always start with traditional media. Watercolor gives me textures and accidents I could never fully create on a screen. It keeps the illustration alive. I like seeing the colors slowly build up, layer by layer. One thing I really love about illustration is how different the clients can be. One week I'm working on a historical manuscript, and then another week on a children's book. And sometimes card games like this. The tabletop and card game industry is actually huge, and it's full of opportunities for illustrators like me. Professional illustration, it's not only about painting, it's also about reliability. If this sounds interesting, please feel free to give me a follow. It will help me to keep on producing these videos for you guys. After that, I digitalize the image. Here I use Clip Studio Paint and Photoshop to refine details, adjust contrast, and prepare the final files. Not to replace the traditional work, but to polish it. And that's the full journey, from a blank page to a finished piece. If you enjoy seeing how professional illustrations are really made, you are very welcome to follow along. I share a new process every week.